Welcome back to the Electrician's Tool Channel. On the bench today we have the APPA 68 multimeter. This is a long line of their 60 series. This multimeter was released in the year of 2002. It's since been discontinued. You probably could find a few on the eBay here and there, but I don't believe you can go to Apple and purchase them. Everywhere I looked and where I received this information, it was listed as discontinued. Now this multimeter is not a very big multimeter as far as size is concerned. If I had to compare it against another multimeter, I would say it's about the height of a Fluke 115, 117. It's a little bit more narrower than that multimeter, or maybe about the same. It's just that this just looks a little bit narrower than it. Not so narrow that it's so small. You know what I'm saying? Just too skinny. No, it's not that at all. This multimeter has a lot of functions, a lot of nice functions, that you can use. The only problem is it don't have a backlight. We'll get into some of that in a minute, but let me just read off some of the features, and then I'll tell you some of the things. I'll let you get a closer look at it, and then I'll give you what I think of it. Okay, so they say it's an analog bar graph. It's true RMS. It has auto power off, have beat guard, frequency counter, capacitance. Let me see, capacitance ranges, and continuity, diode test, water resistance, drop proof, and a protective holster. Now, so far, what it just listed, it seems to be true because I see it right in front of me. Now, the multimeter itself is a very good multimeter, but let me just zoom in a little bit closer so you guys can take a look at it and a closer look at this multimeter. Okay, so 1 second. Okay, it's rated for 10 amps max. It's 10 amp fuse max, and you see how the input jacks are. Okay. Now let me go up and let you look at the dial. What's around the dial? Okay. It's small enough now where I can have the dial and the soft keys in the frame at the same time. Okay. Some meters I can't do that with. But anyway, you have AC, DC voltage, and it defaults back to DC right here, but you can make, because right now it has a selection here. You get the soft keys. You can either go to AC or DC, and I'll show you that in a minute. Matter of fact, since we're on the subject, let me just show you now. Okay, so if I hit this, you see where I say AC at the lower left corner? Now, it's in auto. It automatically goes to AC and DC, okay? Now, anyway, I'm gonna leave it in AC for a moment. Go back to what I was about to tell you. It has volts, AC, DC, resistance. They have 2 to 20 milliohms. They have continuity, diode test. Now you have to manually choose the capacitance range that you're looking for. It starts off at 2 microfarads to 20 microfarads to 200 microfarads, and it stops there. And you have 2 milliamps right here, and that would be AC/DC right here. Below that will be 200 milliamps AC/DC, and 10 amp range right here. Above that, the 4 soft keys at the top. You have a range button, and that's the AC/DC selector, offset, and you have a hold button. I guess the offset would be like within a range, or how much you're like when you're comparing, and how, give or take, and making your measurements, deduct some or add some or whatever. I'm not sure what that function is, but I'm just speculating right now. Now, on the sides right here, like on the ears, that's where you store your test probes when you're not using them. Really nice little function. And also, I'm looking at the meter. What it would do if you're like you're taking a measurement and you had it in your hand, you had one probe, probing one screw terminal or whatever. You can latch the other one inside one of the ears right here, and hold the meter in your hand while you're looking at the reading, and you're getting your measurement. Without having to put the meter down and hold both probes to get up and look elsewhere to get the the display reading. Now, the screen itself is not a very large screen. It's not a small screen. I think it's just right for this size meter. If it's real clear, again, I tell you, don't have a backlight, but you can still see very clear. The digits here are nice and bold. You can see everything that you need to see. I like it. I like it. This protective holster that they're talking about is very nice. I do believe that you can drop this meter maybe a 7 foot, and depending on how it drops, I truly believe that it would survive it. Now, as far as the let me just get you right here. The rubber boot is very high quality. The meter itself is very high quality. It takes, I can't remember. I think it takes two. It takes. I think it takes two AAA batteries in here to run this meter. And these test probes are not the probes that come with it. The probes that came with it, I don't know what I did with them. But these are Probe Master. These are some high quality probes. I did a video on these probes once before. And so I just put these on the side just to have as a prop because I don't have the original meters. Test leads to go with this meter. But they're around here somewhere. But the quality of the test leads that came with this meter, they was mediocre. They wasn't. I would say they're below mediocre. It wasn't worth. I wouldn't want to use them or keep them with this meter. Anyway, these are, if you're wondering, these are Probe Masters right here. Don't know the model number, but this is they're very nice, high quality meter test leads. I don't have anything bad to say about this meter. Everything I do have to say about this meter is very nice. If you were to find a meter like this, I recommend you get it. If you're not worried about the backlight, like I said, this one don't have one. If you're not worried about a backlight, get it. And the price is right. They're not trying to charge you, not trying to break the bank, rob you blind with a price. Get it. I would get it. Now, coming up, I will be doing a review of this multimeter here also. And this multimeter is by AEMC. But I just want to let you know, don't get the two mixed up when you see this video come up. The two different multimeters, okay? So we're looking at it now. So when you see, if you see this multimeter, make sure you're looking at the right video, okay? So this is a very nice multimeter. It has a lot of quality functions on it that an electrician could be use. Minus the backlight. So, but I gives it on a scale from 1 to 10. I would give it a 10. I would give it a 10 across the board, minus the backlight. Well, no, on a scale from 1 to 10, I would take a 1.5 away. So I'll give it 8.5. 8.5 out of a scale of 1 to 10. So that's my number that I would give it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Actually, one more thing to support the channel. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. That really helps the channel to support the channel. Hey, look, I'm not asking you nothing for free. If you've been looking at the video this long and looking at my other videos, evidently you must love the channel. So, excuse me, I have a cold. So, evidently you must love the channel, and I appreciate you that you're watching the channel. So help support the channel. It's for free. It's for free. I'm not asking you for anything, no money, just your support. Because just to get the numbers up and and share the video if you can. Leave a comment. I love reading the comments, and other folks love reading your comments as well. So you guys take care. You stay safe out there, and I welcome you guys back here again when I do my next video. Until then, you guys take care. Later.